Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today it's time to visit the Fennoscandia map, which I created just a couple of weeks ago, and 8 of you have already played it, so thank you very much. Well done to JJK, Tony H and Passy, who have played the game already, hit the leaderboard. I'm now comfortably in third. Well, let's see if we can improve on that today. I'm going to hit play, give myself 4 minutes, a little longer than I usually do, just to well, try and figure things out in Scandinavia, to be honest. And, or Fennoscandia, I should say. Start the game and see how we do. Okay, loading the first location. I'm slowly getting the hang of Scandinavia, but easier said than done. That said, I think this looks quite familiar. Have we been here before? Is this a location that we've landed in before? Was there a sign there? Yes, there was. And so it says lunch, middag, bestelling. Can't quite make that one out. Something about catering. Let's read these signs here. So we can tell a bit from the language, that's for sure. Now, what am I? I'm slowly learning a few things. So, for example, I think these are Swedish. But then there's none there. Yeah, and we've got the same there. So I think possibly I'm looking at Swedish, which seems to fit the kind of landscape, I guess. And no flag on that pole, unfortunately, but we've got our first sign here. So let's take a look at this one. Troxhamar. GKO golf course. Okay, very good. Troxhamar. And oh wow, there's a horse here. A wild horse appears. Wow. There we go. And there are some flags around. Let's take a look. Don't think those are national colours, I'm afraid. The image quality isn't superb here. But yes, look, there's the golf course all in front of us. Gårdsvag, Ekby Gårdsvag. Okay. So look, it feels kind of suburban here, to be honest. Suburban Sweden. So I'm minded to go, you know, near, well, I don't know, near Stockholm at the moment, if I had to make a guess today. There's another word for Troxhamar as well. Batar. So obviously I don't know what these mean, but look at that, it's there. Slappvagn Center, Stockholm. Slappvagn Center. So let's check out Stockholm. Did I say I'd guess near Stockholm if I had to guess now? I think I did. Anyway, I'm sticking to it. And going into Stockholm ever so slowly and just looking around. Kind of the outskirts is what I'm interested in. So around here, I'm looking for Troxhamar, which is quite a, you'd imagine, sort of standout word. It's quite recognizable with the TROX. So I'm just quickly scanning for that. Worth a quick look, basically. Got Uppsala as well here, big town. And I don't see it initially. So let's keep going. We really could do with finding a road number, but we're fast running out of time. We haven't made much progress, to be honest, in the 4 minutes we've had. So going to keep going. We're coming to a slightly more major road here. No, we're not. Thought this was a bigger intersection. Morby. Well, with 20 seconds to go, I think we're looking for Morby. Musko? No. Are we closer? Sometimes Stockholm, you know, you're closer than you realize. And I don't see it. But we were close. Ah, there it is. Ah, that must have come up. That must have come up. It must have been on the map when I was looking. Damn, that's annoying. Just then, I think when I zoomed in, it was a little closer than we thought. So, there we go. We were actually going north here, so I think we were going sort of in the wrong-ish direction. We'd never have come across the main road, unfortunately. But we were close there. So, on to the next round. Right, what do we have here? Is this a little more Finnish feeling? Finsat here, satellite Malima. Malima, is that a town? I think that is a town. Malima. Let's get into Finland. The name rings a bell. At a high level here, doing a quick scan. Kimi? No. Don't see Malima. Going in a step further. No. And one step further. And I don't see it, so let's get going. Maybe it's not a place. Need to figure out which way to go here. I think I'm going to go this way. Keep going. We didn't make as much progress as we should have in the last round. We didn't move enough. Soak in all the clues. So that looks like there's a dead end that way. So going to go this way. Pretty confident in Finland, so got the right country. And yes, look at this, we're on a motorway now. This is what you get when you move, you make some progress. So we should get to an intersection here. We're facing north, so we've just come around slightly from the west side of this motorway. And here we go, these are the signs we want. Ooh. Unfortunately, they're all blurred out at different stages. Lapinranta, Kouvola, and Mikkeli. Mikkeli must be nearby. Well, there's a sign posted from quite a long way away. Lapinranta is here. Excellent. Kouvola is also there. It says 107 and 105, but that cannot be kilometers because there's way more than 2 kilometers between the two of them. So is that a road number, 107 and 105? Well, I don't see the 26. 26 is there, sorry. 107 and 105. 26 I do see. I see the 6, the 15. Are we looking... What are these road numbers here? Are these... Which one goes into Lapin? So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out if that is a distance or a road number. It looks like a distance to me, but both these places are in the same direction, and they're way further than just 2k apart, which means that we must be equidistant from them, perhaps up here. And that would be south. So actually, yes, I think that makes sense. 45 seconds to go here. The other place we're looking for is Mikkeli. Which is up here. So that makes sense. Now we've just joined this road. So we must be on the 15. We've just joined this road from... Which side is this on? This is the west. And we're just south of Mikkeli, so I think we're going to get this. Are we here? Possibly. Or here. I think we might have started here. And we're off on one of these ones. I've only got a few seconds now, so I've not found it, but I think we're pretty close. Ah, yes, and look at that. We were exceptionally close, and should have done a better job there, because we joined the road and we could see this lake on the other side of the main road, which I didn't have. So I should have selected this one, perhaps, or I think where I put the pin, there wasn't the lake on the other side, which is a mistake. So, but we were close there, and a little hard to tell how close we were to the center of town, but we found the right place there. And the bit that threw me for a second is that these two cities were equidistant from me, but in different directions. So that worked, but they were to the south, and we had Mikkeli here. On to the next round. Wow, look at this, a different landscape altogether. Goodness, we're in the middle of nowhere here. Inclined to believe that this is possibly Finland. dusty. Oh, God. Where have we gone? Are we going backwards now or forwards? Not sure. Which way did we just come from? Well, let's go to here, because it looks like there's a few more signs of life here. Well, I'm not sure. Inclined to go this way. See if there's anything here. This is a tough one, though. A little less information. A little more rural. Got some signs. Come on. Right, what do we have here? NCP. That is... Oh, sorry, it is not N. That is Cyrillic. So we are in Russia. Okay, interesting. This is the Russian part of Fennoscandia. That's not a big part of the map. Well, it is quite a big area, to be honest, but it does help localize things a little bit, so that's good. Nice to see a bit of Russia in here. There is a Russian section of Fennoscandia, according to Wikipedia, which is what I went by in order to create this map. So I figured that that's as good a source as any. We're clearly following a dusty truck here or something, kicking up all sorts of dirt. Because the whole imagery is quite blurred. I'm not confident that we'll get. That's the thing we're following. Oh no, that's behind us, of course. Right. Okay. So we are creating the dust. But yeah, look at this. Quite something, isn't it? We could go an awfully long way down here before we try and get to roads. I'm going to give it another 20 seconds. Yeah, look at these logging trucks here. We're firmly in the wilderness, but no signage, and it's not even a surfaced road, to be honest. So I'm hoping that we're getting to a main road off this logging forestry estate. But, you know, let's give it just 15 more seconds, shall we? And if not, you know, we could be going for hours down here. So it's not worth worrying about. There was a sign back there, but I really don't think it will have the information we need on it. We've seen the Cyrillic language, so that puts us somewhere close by. We'll just have to go with what we can do. So let's check it out on the map. Now the area in question is up here. And for those playing the map, there's sort of a line here from about St. Petersburg to here, or to the bottom of that bay, actually. So you can see that, yeah, a pretty big area, actually. It is bigger than you'd think is included. I wonder, it doesn't feel like we're that far up north, so I'm just going to go somewhere in the middle of this area, to be honest, because I'm not sure I know any better. There's also a few islands here, which, to be honest, I can't remember if they're included or not. So, look, we're probably fairly close to this E105, but who knows how far north or south? Pretty hard to tell. I'm going halfway. So let's make the guess. Oh, and would you look at that? We're actually very close to Finland. We were near Viborg, near Bor. So there we go. And actually, we were on a main road, believe it or not. We were on this K14. But, you know, it didn't look like much of a main road, does it? But I guess that's pretty common out there. So, yeah, there we go. Well, quite close to St. Petersburg, actually, but not a high-scoring round on round 3. Let's try and do a little better. This feels like Norway. This is Norwegian fjord territory to me. Got these beautiful red buildings, very iconic. Which way are we looking? We're looking at north. That could mean we're going into or out of the fjord, to be honest. Not always clear. So just going to try and make as much progress as possible down this road, but it's a little 50-50 in the beginning as to which direction you should go here, to be honest. But I'd stick to the Norwegian west coast here. If I had to make a guess now. Ooh, we've just been turned around there. What do we have on this sign? Does it give us any clues as to what's coming up? Just a few bends. Look, there's still signs of life down here, so I'm inclined to go on. But there's lots of fjords in Norway. You need to find out which one we're in. or get a signpost to a town. Right. Come on. We can see mountains ahead of us, and is this a bit of a road? Bit of a bus stop I was hoping for, actually, but anyway. Absolutely stunning landscape, isn't it? That's for sure. I think we see the Norwegian flag in the distance there, so that helps confirm things. Let's keep going. Oh, we seem to go backwards there. Whoops. I was hoping to exit the fjord, but they're awfully large, so might not make it. 2 minutes to go. Wonder if there's any other clues we can pick up on. We're going northwest. Let's just take a look at the sort of average fjord in the region and see if there's any that go. So these all sort of go northeast, east, and so on. But this, for example, this one here is going northwest. So going to put down a safety pin there. Of course, we could be anywhere up here. But all the fjords sort of seem to go northeast or yeah, that's also going northwest. But we're on the... Are we on the southern side of this fjord then, would you say? Yeah, I think so, right? No? Makes sense? And I don't know, based on my limited knowledge of Norway, it doesn't feel like we're too far north, but that could be famous last words, to be honest. We've got here, you know, this Tingvor Fjorden with a road on the south side of it, and we're heading northwest. So we're possibly there. I'm going to use that as a safety pin, and if nothing else changes, I'm happy with that guess, to be honest. But let's use the time we've got. Come on, we need to make more progress down this road. Here there's an intersection. No, there is not. No, it's just a passing place. Could be a very, very long way off in Norway. There's no doubt about it. Well, look, I think we've probably maximized our chances here. Not gotten too far. Going to leave you with this glorious view of this fjord. Let's find out. Let's find out where it is. Ah, we were in the north, way up in the north, actually, on this fjord here, and we were going ever more rural. That was for sure. So we were not going to make it. Should have gone the other way to Tennevoll, Kieprod, maybe. And we can see there's the fjord, and there's the road on the south side that we were on. And not a big fjord by Norwegian standards at all. So it goes to show just how beautiful and majestically grand that the fjords of the country are. So unfortunately, I think an even lower scoring round than the third one. Let's see if we can rectify this in the final round. We're off to a good start as well, so lost a few points there. See a truck in the distance, so perhaps there's a motorway, in which case I'm going to head for it. Oh, no, can't seem to go there. Going to have to get out this way. What is this? We're by a... Yeah, this is like a logistics depot or something. Flag in the distance as well. I think that had a .se on it, so you know that I'm not sure if that's really worth going by, like a URL on a truck, because obviously, you know, a Swedish truck could quite easily be in Norway, or vice versa. So don't know. We've got the Swedish colours there, so that might yield another clue. I'm trying to get onto this motorway, but we seem to have lost it. Now here we've also got the dots, for example, which I think is Swedish. So it worked for us last time. I'm inclined to stick with it. But I really want to get onto that freeway. So I think we'll just have to keep going. Maybe we're in the right place still. We're just clearly in some sort of well, stop or whatever by a motorway, but we're bearing away from it now. Oh well, let's see what's down here. Got to change our plans. Here we go. There are some signs. Centrum, Lidköping, and Skaraborg. Lidköping and Skaraborg. Gonna go with Sweden. The Centrum, not sure exactly which one that's for. I'm inclined to stay south here. Skaraborg. Lin. Hang on, that's very close. Lidköping and Lidköping. Is there any chance that they could be the same place? Surely not. Looking for the 49, but it doesn't seem to come into a play here. So, I thought we had it then. That's frustrating. We've got the 50. We've got Jönköping. Or Jönköping, might be. Lidköping. There. On the 49. Skaraborg is there. 49. So, it looks like we're going to be around here somewhere. Lidköping. The 49 doesn't go into it, but it would take you. So perhaps we're in this place. It's plausible. Right, well, we've wasted a bit of time there, but I think it was useful. We did actually find the right town, Lidköping. We saw that the center was this way, so I guess I'm just gonna take a look that way, but quick look back at this sign. Here we go. This might be more helpful. We've got the 49 heading off to the west, which it does. And then in the other direction, the E20 and the 49 to Skövde, which, yeah, I think is right. So look, that's about as good as we're going to do. So it's E20. So, no, that's just what I was going to put my pin as well. A few more seconds there, and I think we'd have had it, because the E20 was on the signpost, and the E20 is here. So we were bloody close there, and you can see the 49 does go into Lidköping, actually, until it meets the 44 here. So, that's a little frustrating, because I think I had the pin in Skara to begin with, and then moved it across. I thought, because Skara was signposted, it might be a ways off, but it isn't. That's probably the center that was signposted there as well. So, not too bad, 13 miles away, and we were definitely in the right neck of the woods. A few more seconds then, I think we'd have cracked it. So let's view the summary. Well, I don't think I've edged up the leaderboard, but at least I got every country right, which makes me feel pretty good. And we had a spread there across all 4 countries, actually, in Fennoscandia, so that's really good to see. But yeah, a couple of bad guesses in Russia and Norway really brought the points total down there. But nonetheless, I've enjoyed playing this map set. Do encourage you to go and play it as well. Thank you once again to those who already have. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to like, comment, subscribe. I do try and get back to all of you, and it really helps the channel grow. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.